Why are you here, Tanzie?
Because I want my man back, and I'm tired of his family interfering with our relationship.
How come you don't have your man?
Because we met my senior year in high school. We've been together for almost 3 years. When I graduated high school, I went on to college. Shortly after that, in November 2009, I got pregnant with his twins. In June of 2010, I lost the babies in a car accident.
You were in a car accident?
Yes, I was in a car accident. An 18-wheeler drunk driver hit me from the passenger side, and it impacted me and to lose my babies. I delivered them stillborn with a C-section.
And the person that hit you, they are in jail, or?
Yes, they're currently in jail right now.
Okay. Sorry for your loss with your babies in the accident. How far along in your pregnancy were you when this accident occurred?
I was 7 months.
7 months. So you were pretty close to having the babies.
Yes.
And did you give them names? And
yes, I did give them names.
And you understand that Tyrell is questioning some of what you've told him about the pregnancy, about how your children, your babies died. You know he has questions about this.
Yes, I understand this.
Why do you think he has some problems with that?
Because now, when my friend was with me in the hospital, she took it upon herself that she was going to get pictures off the internet and send pictures to my family as well as his family and tell them that these were the babies that were born. Come to find out, she did not want me and Tyrell together at all. She didn't want us together at all. She was trying to break our relationship up.
And how was she going to accomplish that by sending a photo of babies?
Because she knew sooner or later that someone was going to find out and it was going to get back to him or me.
So you're saying it wasn't you that sent that photo?
And I can understand why he's upset, because him or his family now doesn't believe that I was once pregnant because of these pictures.
You're driving down the road and, a semi-truck smashes into you. You lose your babies, as you say, and you don't suffer any injuries at all.
I was in a coma.
You were in a coma?
Yes, I was in a coma.
How long were you in a coma for?
What, 5, 6 hours after the baby?
Well, I don't know if that's a coma. That's being unconscious.
I mean, I suffered pain and stuff, but I didn't get any broken bones. I had some scarring,
and he was charged with what, the driver?
Yes, he was charged. First of all, he was drunk driving, charged with that. I never went to any of his hearings or anything. So, I mean...
The man is responsible for the death of your 2 babies?
Yes.
And you weren't interested in going to any of the hearings?
I don't even live in that same state anymore.
Now, with any story like this, we ask you for medical reports, police reports. You couldn't provide anything. And why is that?
I could have brought them.
Well, why didn't you?
I wasn't told to bring that.
Oh, no, I know for a fact that we did ask you.
She asked me, did I ever tell Tyrell or did I ever show him?
No, but if you're involved in an accident like this, I know that my producers, we have documentation on the show all the time. People bring police reports, medical reports. And we have a team of researchers that, do the show, looking for stories, verifying stories, and we couldn't find any news report of your accident.
Well, there should have been, because first of all, why would I lie about something like that?
I'm just saying, though, I was a policeman, and sometimes fender benders, well, here in this city, people have a bump on their rear fender, and it's in the newspaper. Do you know the name of the man that hit you?
Yes, I do.
You do know the name of the man. What was his blood alcohol level?
It was twice over the state limit.
And what is the state limit?
What was it? I'm not really sure what state limit. I was just told. I'm not aware of what the Georgia state limit alcohol level was.
You're not aware of it?
No.
You weren't curious as the fact that you were involved in this horrific accident and a man went to jail? How long did he go to jail for?
Before, what do you mean? He's still in jail as
right,
we
so how
speak
long
right now.
Right, how long did he get sentenced for?
Well, I haven't talked to anybody. I haven't went to any of his
Nobody told you how long he
hearings.
went to jail for?
Any of his hearings.
How did
I
you-
wasn't
well, then how did
interested
you
in
know he
knowing
went to
about
jail?
it because I knew he went to jail.
Let's bring up Tyrell.
Okay, the pain that you were brought after everything you caused my family. You caused my family miss work, cried days on end. You don't know what you brought my family.
Tyrell, you don't know what you brought me. You and your family harassing me. You guys don't know what the pain I went through.
Okay. Why'd you say you miscarried one of them and then you got an abortion?
Because, Tyrell, you guys were coming to me with everything all at once. I did not know what to do. I didn't know what to say.
Why can't
I
you
didn't
just
know
tell
what
the truth?
to do.
The truth?
I told
Why
the
can't you just tell the truth?
truth.
Your cousin's here. Would
Yes,
you like to
she's here.
Would you like them to come up on stage?
If she wants to, she can.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine.
And
How
your-
are you?
Good. And your name is?
Lazaire.
What is it?
Lazaire.
Lizea. Lizea, you were sitting in the audience and you obviously heard the
Yeah.
story. Any questions or reservations that you might have?
I really don't know. She called me because, just as a friend and everything to get advice. She told me what had happened and how she was upset that he didn't believe anything that she was saying.
About the pregnancy,
Yeah,
about the accident, about
the baby,
losing the
losing the
children?
babies, all that. And I told her just keep her head up. If you was pregnant and if you had these babies, you need to talk to him, not his family.
Did you ever see her pregnant?
No.
Did you see her during the time of her pregnancy?
No, I
you
didn't.
didn't see her.
We haven't seen each other
Have you
in
ever
a very
seen
long time.
anything about the accident, a smashed up
Nothing.
car?
Besides her calling me and telling me everything that happened, I didn't.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You wanted your cousin up on stage for your family, Selena, and your brother Kenneth is here. Let's bring them out.
It's a shame how you can make such a sick story in your head. I got tattoos of those babies' names on my skin. I have to take that to the grave with me.
I'm not lying about
You
anything,
are lying.
Kenny.
You
I'm
are
not
lying.
lying about
You're
anything,
gonna sit out here and lie in
Kenny.
front of all these people?
I'm not lying in front of anybody, Kenny.
You should be ashamed of yourself. That is a shameful thing to do. It's sickening. It's sickening.
They're not being, crazy angry. They're not being, lunatics. Or here's a guy in an act of love for his
so-called nieces.
nieces. He got them tattooed on his body. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was so excited. He got their names. He's distraught over it. Or rest in peace on his chest. I mean, come on now. If you did make up a lie or not telling the truth, I would assume that you have a very good reason, that something devastated you, or you were scared, or you felt backed into a corner. But I would certainly think that if there was a time to tell the truth, now would be a good time. All right, before the show, you took a lie detector test, and you were asked, were you ever pregnant with twins? You answered yes. Were you ever pregnant by Tyrell? You answered yes. Did you ever get in a car accident that caused you to deliver stillborn twins? You answered yes. Did you send Tyrell a picture you found off the internet and claim that you were stillborn twins? You answered no. Did you fabricate that you were pregnant to try and keep Tyrell around? You answered no. And the results for Tanzie's lie detector test is that she did not tell the truth.
Detector word goes to you.
No,
Yes,
I
it
will
does.
take another one. I told the truth.
You lied about all of that,
Hold on,
Tanzie.
hold on,
did not,
hold on one
Selena.
second. Hold
I
on,
told the
hold
truth
on.
about
We
everything.
don't have to give you another one because we already did. We gave you two.
I'm not lying. I told the truth. I'm not lying about it.
And you failed.
I'm not
And you
lying
failed both.
about it.
Listen, listen, I'm not gonna beat you up. I would think that somebody that would make up this kind of story, there has to be some issues there that need to be dealt with.
Yes, it does.
I'm not making it up.
I think you need to get her help. You need to
Hold
get
on,
her help.
hold on.
She needs help.
I'm not lying,
Yes, you do.
Serena.
Okay.
I am not
You're not
lying.
lying.
I'm saying this. They've suffered, okay?
I've suffered.
I understand. Let me finish what I was going to say. I'm not going to yell at you.
I
I'm not going to
understand,
scream at
but
you.
people don't
You're not
know
gonna-
the pain
okay,
in her.
but-
I went through
okay.
either.
Listen,
and
I understand. I believe that you're going through some pain and there's something going on inside there. I truly believe that. And you might need some help. And there's two ways of dealing with this right now. You can continue to live the lie, which is just going to cause you more and more problems. You're never going to have peace with this lie. Or you could say, you know what? I made a major mistake that I had, and you're going to have to live with it for the rest of your life. You made a mistake. But to continue to live this lie, it's not going to do you any good. It's not going to do them any good, but it's not going to do you any good. You are not going to have... I can't imagine that you'll ever put your head down on a pillow and have a good night's sleep knowing that you're living with this lie. And what I'm saying is, I'm offering you help. I want to say, you know what? You probably need to speak to a doctor, a psychologist.
They just asking for proof. I mean, if you was in the hospital,
We're offering you help. We're not saying we're going to put you in jail for life. We're offering you help. And here's your chance. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did this. I'm sorry I caused this pain. I'm going to get help. I think they'd even want to see you get help. Which is it going to be? Help? Or you come back whenever you have this evidence?
Can it be both?
I don't think it's possible that it could be both.
If you got the evidence, you should just come back.
I think it's pretty clear cut. It's one way or the other.
Show me something.
Which is it going to be?
I'll come back.
You're going to come back. We're giving you 2 weeks to produce one shred of evidence. I want your doctor just to say, official document saying you were pregnant with twins. Certainly, I want the case, something from the state's attorney from Georgia saying, we sentenced a man to jail for killing 2 people. That should be easy enough. So you produce one shred of evidence, either those, or at the end of 2 weeks, and I offered you help to say, hey, you have this moment on stage to say, I made a mistake, I want help, but you're not taking that. You say you want to produce evidence, well, have at it. But in 2 weeks, if you don't produce that evidence, it goes out, you're a damn liar. That's a pretty good deal. Do you agree to that deal?
I agree.
Do you agree to that deal? And this is how you want to end the show? You want to go get that evidence. And you agree to this.
I agree to it.
Let's go. That's the end of the show. We'll see you in 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, and we reached out to Tanzie numerous times. We called her 7 times and texted her 15 times. We offered our help in obtaining any documentation to prove her story. In the end, she stopped responding to us and never provided anything. In addition, we continued to do our own research, and we were unable to find any shred of proof backing up her story. If Tanzie wants to call us, our offer to help still stands, but we won't be calling her anymore.